Oh, man. Close there. Almost had him out of first base. We got 1 out to go. That was close. 1 out to go. Two outs. Gleyber's got a strikeout here. It's 2-0 on Fairchild. Oh, shoot. Almost hit him. 3-0. Dude, don't do this. We got 2 guys on already. What's up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Whoever's here. Appreciate you all coming on. 1 out to go for the sweep, man. 1 out to go. Shimp. You got that right. Shimp's in the house. 161's in the house. I see Joel McConson. I see Texas Buckeye here. Sean Browning. The whole crew. Consigliere, Joe. Make him another confuse. Come on, we got to finish this game out and get the sweep. They're off tomorrow. And then Baltimore comes to town. So which will be a tougher test. But we got to get this sweep, man. Swept the A's. They took 3 out of 4 from the Blue Jays. If we sweep the Reds, that would be awesome. I don't know what they're doing. Something, putting eye drops in Fairchild's eyes or something here. Some Visine. We'll see. Oh, yeah. They're doing replays here of Clay Holmes blowing it last year against the Reds. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, turds. That's what we got. What's good? NFB, baby. Christopher Woods, what is good? Yeah, settle down, Clay Holmes. It's 3-0 here, all right? 3-0. 2 outs. Finish this thing off, please. All right? Yeah, Fairchild. What do we got here? Todd Frazier's in the booth. I love it. Delay. Okay, contact falling. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Walked him. Bases are loaded. They're in walk-off territory now with this at bat. I don't know who's batting. It'd be kind of crazy. They pinch hit Joey Votto out of nowhere. Who's coming up here? Oh, Matt Blake's coming out. Boone's been ejected, obviously. Matt Blake looks like I think he's managing the rest of the game. And I think the Reds manager got ejected last inning too. So, but you got to get this out. I mean, I was just going to say too, Combs is kind of been better lately, showing himself to be able to have smooth innings. And now this happens. And can he get out of this jam is the question, right? Can he get out of this jam? All right, having a little powwow here at the mound. Blake and everybody there, and we'll recap it after the game there. But Severino went into the 6th today. Boone was ejected for I think he was arguing that fair foul catch, non-catch by Jake Bowers. Now who's this big dude up here? Benson. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I heard, and it was a very quick ejection too for Boone. He was ejected really quickly, so I think that's one reason why he was really fired up. But I mean, the ball was fair. Bowers caught in fair territory, missed in fair territory, so I'm not surprised why they call it the way they did. So I'm really not. So in the ground. Oh shit! 1-0. 1-0. Will Benson's 0 for 3 with a ground out strike on a pop out, but you never know. One hit could change this whole thing. But yeah, he was ejected for arguing that play in the first inning. So, and it was a fair. It would have bounced fair. So, strike, yes, 1-1. Okay, all right. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Brandon Moore, it's not over yet unless I'm behind. All grounder. Sweep, baby. Get your brooms out, man. Get your brooms out, baby. Yankees have swept. Brandon was ahead of us. Good job, Brandon. So Yankees have just won. Swept the Reds. I swear, man, I thought I went out that whole thing. Reds no in a chip, man. So, so Brandon, to your point here, before I give everybody a shout out to everybody in chat, swept the Cincinnati Reds need 2 out of 3 against. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, the whole Yankees are cheating nonsense is kind of old, but people they're gonna keep trolling them and pounding them. You know that. So it just comes with the territory. They're gonna keep doing it and doing it. This is not like with little sticky stuff from Herman the other day. It's not the same thing as the Altuve and Astros entire cheating operation, where none of them were punished. Only the manager was fired and the GM was fired. So people want to talk like that. None of those guys. They were given this. Please don't punish me. All right. These guys had just dropped my phone. These guys had recording devices. They had cameras built into the damn wall. They had trash cans. They had dumpsters. They had a whole sophisticated operation. Okay, and none of them served any penalty at all. Not one. But Herman suspended, ejected from the game immediately, and ejected. So, and I'm not arguing that Herman shouldn't have been suspended, but and they're saying people calling Yankees and calling Yankees cheaters and blah blah blah. And the Astros, none of them served any time. None of them. None of them. That is, pure my French, it's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. But yeah, I'm sick of hearing the cheaters thing too. But again, all right. Shout out to everybody in here. We got Sean Brown, and we got my consigliere, Joe. Peanuts in the house. So Severino did look good. He pitched into the 6th, so I was happy to see that. 5 2/3, 75 pitches, and we'll go over that again. Who else do we have in the house? Jonathan's in the house. Shemp is in the house. Shemp. Christopher Woods is here. Yes. Texas Buckeye, of course. Who else do we have in the place? We have 56 people in here. Let's get them likes up, by the way, gang, if you don't mind. Let's celebrate this sweep. The Yankees have been playing a hell of a lot better. NFE's in the building, too. Anthony LaParra's in the facility. And he's ready. He's fired up for his NASCAR races, man. He is fired up today. Dominique is here. Hello. Yes. Fortran, my man Maz is in the house. There he is. Gary Wanamaker's here, too. Chris Schmidt. Stephen B. That's right. Stephen K. The Stephen Patrol's up in here. Yeah. I appreciate that, Consigliere, my main man, Joel. Appreciate the donor, man. Thank you so much, man. Yankees win, baby. Yankees sweet. Peter Risberg's up in here. Gary Wanamaker. COVID save. Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. And it shouldn't have, but it did. Lorenzo Hotchkiss, 6-1. Yeah, 6-1 road trip. Since Brian Cashman said the Yankees were a championship caliber team, they have been 14-5 since he made those comments. Remember that? And everybody thought he was nuts. Cashman full of shit and blah, blah, blah. They've been 14-5 until he said that. We're a championship caliber team. We've been beat up, but don't rule. Okay? He was not lying. People can call me a Cashman lackey all they want, but facts are right there. Facts are right there. We're 29-20. Yep, keep piling up those wins. 9 games over 500. I mean, we're coming into a series against the second place Orioles, so they have a chance to maybe flip spots here. So we'll see. Mikey Bomber's in the house. Ian Hawaiian's in the house. Aloha, James Beal, Dylan Canyon. What is good, my crew? Puerto Rico Nation. There they go. I love it. Joseph Delgado, Chris Schmidt, Steels. It's a party now. We got Steel. Dev is in here. What is good, gang? Keith Califf, Texas Buckeye is in the house as always, man. The king of Texas right there. The king. Jocelyn Copper. Hello, Jocelyn. Paul Michelle. If it's Michelle, if I'm not saying it right, I apologize. Gary Wanamaker. D-Rod. What is good? And good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. Let's celebrate this. We'll recap it really quickly. All right. Torres is 1 for 4 with an Oppo. He's better when he goes opposite field, I got to say. Torres. Anthony Rizzo was 1 for 4. DJ was 0 for 4. Calhoun was 1 for 3. Harrison Bader 1 for 4 with another home run. Jake Bowers 0 for 2. Greg Allen had a pinch hit triple, and he came in and stole some bags too. And before that, so making use of his tools right away, man. Anthony Volpe 1 for 4, slowly climbing up again. Got to cut down on the strikeouts, but he'll do it over time. IKF was 0 for 2, with a just under the Mendoza line, but he'll get back. Kyle Gashoka, don't be surprised if Gashoka gets moved in a trade or DFA'd if Rortvedt continues to produce well, and then you have Austin Wells knocking on the door too. So don't be surprised. So I like Gashoka, but Rortvedt's got a better bat. Appreciate you, Texas Buckeye. Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. And Austin Neal's in the house, dude. Yeah, Gleybad's in the house. He ain't so bad when he's hitting the opposite field. I'll tell you that. Pitching side, Luis Severino is in his first game all season, 4 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, 5 strikeouts, 75 pitches. Albert Abreu came in, a clean inning, a third. Jimmy Cordero, another clean inning. Dude's hot, man. Wandy Peralta, another clean inning. And Clay Holmes got out of trouble, got out of trouble in the 9th inning. In innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, strikeout, and he got some key outs. And his ERA keeps going down. And again, he's shown that he can handle some more tough situations and tough innings. So kudos to Clay Holmes, pitching better too. Andrea Thank you so much. I appreciate that too. Appreciate all you. And but Yankees have swept the Reds. Now they're off tomorrow. Got tomorrow off, but they're gonna be ready against the Orioles. And I like the fact that they gave Judge a day off today. Gave him 2 days off. Remember, he hadn't played. He hadn't had a day off since he came back from an injury. He's been playing consecutively. So I'm giving him 2 days off to let him refresh the body a little bit. He'll be ready to go against Baltimore. So and D-Rod's in the house. D-Rod, what is good? Yeah, yesterday we had our Aaron Hicks got DFA live stream. That was a lot of fun. No soy allowed. I hear you. I hear you. No soy. I hear you. Rice stealing? Yeah, much needed rest steals. How 100%. The whole and I mean bullpen will get some rest too. Like a lot of them, we get a break. So it'd be nice to have that day off tomorrow. It really would be. If any news comes out, I'll obviously put it out. And if anybody in here that's not subscribed to the channel, I hope that you not only enjoy the content enough to subscribe, but you also get live streams, you get all the other stuff. But if you don't want to miss out on updated Yankee stuff, you know you're going to get it here consistently, accurately. And you'll get it from guys like Steels. You'll get it from the Four Train. You get it from the other folks as well. So we are here to make sure you enjoy your Yankee experience as a Yankee fan. There's a lot to enjoy. Even during frustrating times, we find the silver lining, gang. So, yeah, I mean, 20K subs is a huge milestone. And if anybody hasn't heard, I'm going to do 5 giveaways when we hit 20K subs. So I'm going to pick out 5 people and do a giveaway. So Ryan Beck's in here. You like that, right? Ryan. I mean, Allen, man. Greg Allen, right off the bat, Beck, right? Right off the bat, baby. Right, Dave Portnoy? I mean, I think he'll play a couple days a week until they figure out what to do, with Bowers. Remember, they have other guys that are crushing the ball, like Cole Calhoun, destroying the ball. Franchi, destroying the ball. So they have other guys who can play outfield credibly too. So how they're going to mix and match, I'm not sure. But Greg Allen's skill set is a well-needed. Him, Volpe stealing bags. You got Peraza when he comes up stealing bags. Bader, aggressive on the base pass. You got a lot of speed on this roster now. Utilize it, gang. Utilize that freaking speed. So, by the way, let's try to get to 100 likes if we can. Anybody hasn't hit the like, let's hit that like, gang. We got 84 people in here. Better way to get ready for NAS? I have no idea. No rain, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about NASCAR to give an educated answer. Live streaming right now, and then green flag from 8 o'clock. I don't live stream with you. Just make sure you dress comfortably. Get your food. I don't know if food's expensive at NASCAR. Eat, drink, hydrate. It's gonna be warm, I'm guessing. So, and just enjoy yourself, Anthony. That's I'm not exactly sure how to give you better answers when it comes to NASCAR just yet. I'll do better though, Anthony. I promise you. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, D-Ron? Hicks is gone. Sevy looked good. Rortvedt has looked good and looked good too. Clutch hitting is back. And it's the other thing too, like Steels. And let me know if you agree with this, but the Yankees are hitting better situationally now with runners in scoring position in high scoring games and low scoring games. So a lot of this stuff is coming back. The mojo's coming back. The pieces to the puzzle are coming back slowly. And in return, the Yankees are playing better. And remember, a couple weeks ago, people like the Yankees are completely done. They suck. They're not going to make. It's a different feel now. I got that frustration a couple weeks ago. I totally get it. I feel a little bit differently now. So the Yankees their play is, they're walking the walk, not only talking the talk. So, which is really important to see, and really encouraging to see. Dave, he just needed 2 days off, man. It's not a big deal. Yankees won. They didn't even need him. But again, he hadn't had a day off since he came back from injury. He played every game, Dave. So, but I get you. I get what you're saying, dude. Yeah, Steven, exactly. Good off the bench, a day of player of rest. I mean, you can bring him in defensively. You could bring him in as a pinch runner. You can bring him as a pinch. You can do a lot of things with Greg Allen. So, and he's already shown his speed works. His speed helps. So he legged out that triple where most guys would have not done that. He stole second, third earlier, scored on an RBI double by Anthony Volpe. So nothing wrong with DJ Save the Earth. There's nothing wrong with him. He had some really good defensive plays in the game today. Yeah, Allen can hit leadoff. Bader can. We just have more athleticism in this lineup now, and I think that's a good thing, right, Joel? Yeah, like energized Baylor, right? Texas, like both guys. I couldn't agree more with both you guys, Joel and Texas. Like Energizer Buddy, he can hit later. Like it gives him a lot more versatility, a lot more options in this lineup with athleticism and that speed. These guys can raise hell on the base paths. Yeah, Rodon's projected to come back in July. Yep. He's thrown from 120 feet now, so it keeps getting better. He's already back in New York, so they're going to try to ramp him up. He's recovering well from the first cortisone. They decide he didn't need a second one because how he was responding to it. So things are looking good in Rodon land too, and I'll take that. I just want to see how the next 2 days, how Severino feels, how he recovers, and all that stuff. It's important to see how he feels good after these starts. So, and that's the key. Yeah, I mean Bowers might get option before Stanton when Stanton returns. Yeah, he probably maybe Christopher, him or Calhoun, right? So, but somebody will get option when Stanton returns, no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean D-Rod, I'm not really too concerned today. I mean that kid Hunter Green, he's the hardest thrower in the major leagues, so he struck out a lot of guys today. And he's healthy and he made up for it with some really good defensive plays. So I'm not really worried too much, D-Rod, personally. So I agree too, Ryan, that Peraza needs to be up as well. Yeah, I mean, I honestly we need Oswaldo to really pick things up and get more consistent. We need his abilities here as well. So yeah, big series coming up against Baltimore, man. No doubt. Nice, Anthony. Enjoy that NASCAR, dude. But yes, it was huge go-ahead home run against Hunter Green too, and Hunter Green gave up that home run opposite field to Gleyber Torres. So he's hittable. He throws. I mean, he's a strikeout machine, no doubt about it. And he struck out a lot of guys today. So, but I'm not surprised. He was hittable too. So change your alternate. Yeah. Damn, you're 50. Huh? What's up? Don't worry, man. Don't worry, dude. 50 is gonna be the new 40. Just keep healthy, exercise, eat clean as often as you can, and you know what? You'll get younger as you get older too. So just take care of that stuff. But I get what I get what you're saying, D. Right? I'm right now. My allergies are killing me outside, so and that's why I don't go outside very much during the spring and the allergy season. So I get crushed. Green, yeah, 10 strikeouts, man. He struck out a lot of guys today. I think he's a huge strikeout pitcher. And again, he's the hardest thrower in baseball consistently. Averages like 101 on his fastball. That's Jacob DeGrom territory. So, um, he could get DFA'd when Trevino comes out. He could, ATX. You're right about that. You're absolutely right. Yep. I mean, it could be Trevino and Rortvedt. That's something I actually projected earlier, maybe even a year ago. At some point, I think it was going to be a Trevino and a Rortvedt tandem, a lefty-righty tandem. Both were expert game callers. So I could see it. And I looked at, Rortvedt's ability yesterday to pull and hit the ball opposite field. He's got a nice bat. Nice bat. Hello, Jennifer Negron. How are you? Yeah, the Glorioles are coming to town now. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Running back, I don't know. Could be. I don't care. He won, so it matters to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, D-Rod. Could be. I mean, he's a big dude. He's got a huge arm. He's known for having a huge arm. He was drafted out of high school, so a couple years ago, and that's the way to, he's got a big arm. Got a big arm. Tandem meaning batting from both sides of the plate. Yes, you do. And I mean, I think he's got a better bat than Trevino does. Trevino seems to be more of a clutch hitter, so from the right hand side, but expert game framers, get pitch framers and game callers. That's how you do it, ribeye, the Buckeye. That's how you do it. You get a healthy ribeye steak. That a boy. Get some nice vegetables on the side, maybe some potatoes. Like devour it, Texas. I'm living through you right now vicariously, man. That's my favorite cut of steak, ribeye. They can sweep the O's. I think they'll be more likely to take 2 out of 3, but if they swept the O's, I'd be freaking ecstatic. So, yeah, Hickey's got a good skill set too. He's a little older though. Rortvedt's only 25. Trevino, I think, is 27. So this is the way of them getting younger and maybe getting a little bit better too. So I mean, I think Hickey has one more year left too. So he's got a little bit of trade value. So they're gonna try to upgrade wherever they can, and they play the Mets in the middle. I think it's June 13th and 14th, 13th, 14th, right around mid-June. Anthony, they play the Mets. Right in mid-June. That I know. Side salad or ribeye side salad, nice balsamic vinaigrette dressing or Italian dressing. Some fresh stuff on there. It's always a nice side to a ribeye. Yes, indeed. Peraza should get another shot. I would. I mean, I would only call Peraza up if they're going to give him a chance to play regularly. So now, like DFAing Hicks yesterday, I think makes it possible that they could likely DFA Josh Donaldson too. And if they do, Peraza, it's going to be Peraza or Andres Chaparro are going to be the two guys that are going to get um, the shots. But they have to let them play consistently. It's like they're doing Volpe. Volpe's going through his growing pains, but he keeps fighting back. He's showing how good he is. So, and I think the same thing would happen to like a Chaparro and or Peraza. So they need to let these guys have a consistent stretch of playing. So I do. Yeah, Yankees have a light schedule in June, which is good. We'll have them refresh a little bit. A promotion for Rortvet, likely promotion. Yeah, he hasn't been brought up to AAA yet, but he should be, Ryan. He should be. Yep. T-bone and eggs. Oh heck yeah. Shit, man. That's a key. And over easy eggs and tea. Oh god, heck yeah. Bologna sandwich. That's one of my wife's favorite. I don't eat bologna, but my wife does. Bologna and cheese. Hey, Anthony. Yankees swept the Reds, Billy. You got that right, bleh. That's right, baby. What do I think we'll end up signing? I don't know. I mean, don't be surprised like the Marlins or the Pirates or the Twins or Rockies. Somebody like pick him up on the cheap once he's officially released. You know, maybe a change of scenery will do him some good, like it did for Joey Gallo. And we'll see. The Mets can pick him up, but I don't think they need him as much, Grip. But if they want to stick it to the Yankees and hope he plays well, then they can do that. But I don't really care. I mean, the Mets are heating up though, so they might not need him. You know, ribeye with shrimp and hush puppies, dude. Yeah, now you're talking my language. Surf and turf. Yes. Well, Machado's on IL, but he's no longer with the O's, Jennifer. He's with the Padres. He signed a massive deal with the Padres. So we don't have to worry about that. But he is on the IL. If you're tying him to the O's, but yeah, we do have to get the O's. Got to take 2 out of 3. And they sweep him even better. So, but I mean, Machado's a long timer with the O's. So, but yeah, I think it's just the Padres. I don't know, something is off with the Padres lineup and chemistry. So, not like I'm complaining. So I think they're going to make some moves at the trade deadline to try to change things up a little bit. Yeah, Greg Allen, baby. Well, that's the thing. Yes, when Volpe wasn't getting hits, he was walking, he was stealing bases, he was doing other things to contribute to wins, and that's one of the things that made him a special player. Billy, you're 100% right. I mean, Hicks go to the A's to Hawaiian. That's a good point. Higgy, yeah, he might. I think he might have a minor league option, Ryan. You might be right. And he's 30, 31. I think he might be 30 or 31 years old. I think you're right, though. I think you're right. I'm telling you, Neffy, I know. I want to go out and like pound a steak right now, so, but I can't do that. I had a good lunch, so brunch, I should say, good brunch. Yeah, I mean, I like Jake Bowers. I would option Calhoun over Bauer. I think Bowers has a higher ceiling, higher power potential, but you never know. Hicks was pretty good here, man. When he first signed here, even beforehand, that's why they signed him to that big contract. And then like a year or two later, he just fell apart, and he's been terrible for like the last 4 years. Unfortunately, I mean, at the time, the contract was a great value, but then it turned into an albatross. So it just happens. Like he didn't suck before the Yankees re-signed him. He was really good before they extended him. So yeah, I mean, he could be the new Granderson. So no, you might be right there. Allen Can's still first. No, we don't need him to. We got a triple here today, Tom. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people would think, they want to retire. And don't be surprised if the Yankees DFA him. Don't be surprised. They don't have to eat, I mean, he's got an option, a buyout after this year or a team option. The buyout's $10 million cheaper, so I could see them eating it and just paying him his buyout and moving on. I could see it, but not just yet. So, yeah, low batting average, high K rate. Padres, yep. Baltimore than the Padres, yep. I would think too they could DFA Calhoun for optioning Bowers. I think it's probably the more realistic possibility. Sanchez batting eighth. What's up, Brett Anderson? Daniel, deplorable. What's up? Yeah, I mean, I don't think Donaldson's going to retire just yet because he'd be forfeiting the rest of his salary. So I think he's going to try and ride this thing out. I think, but you never know, man. You never know. Organic kale chicken patty sandwiches, 45-calorie bread. Interesting. So interesting. The Rangers could bring in Hicks. I could see the Rangers being quietly aggressive at the deadline too, or even before that. David Cohen, what's good, my man? Oh, uh, Hicks getting an extension was a good at the time. Yeah, I mean 7 years at 10 million per, it was a great value, but 7 years was too long. But thankfully, I mean, they don't have to do it anymore. So yeah, and I wish him well. I mean, I don't like celebrating somebody's demise, but it was time for them to part ways. So I'm happy that maybe he'll find a better opportunity elsewhere. I'm happy that the Yankees are rid of that thing that became a problem. So I think that it'll benefit the Yankees and Hicks. So and that'll just be my way of celebrating it. You know. Yeah, I mean Hicks had some health problems. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, we do, Jennifer. We got the Padres and the O's. So Machado's old team first, and Machado's new team second. So, and I don't know if Machado will be back because they just put him on the IL. So I'm not sure if he'll be back for the Yankees. Um, Situation, yeah, similar to Gallows. Gallows didn't have the injury issues that Hicks has had, but yeah, I mean, definitely wore out as well. We're at 59 likes, 60 likes. Maybe we can get to 75 likes before we wrap. I'm gonna wrap it up in 4 minutes when we get to 30. Um, but thank you, everybody hitting that like button. I appreciate you. I always want to get them likes up. Yeah, I mean, Brad, I wouldn't be surprised if the A's got Hicks either. I mean, anybody who gets him is going to get him on the cheap. So the Yankees are going to eat that money when he's released. So, yeah, league minimum, which is 700 and what 750 or 800,000, whatever it is, for a player with experience. Since he's not arbitration or pre-arb, so he'll make a little bit more than your arbitration players would. So Machado, okay, so Machado won't be back. All right. White Sox might be sellers. Yeah, I mean, you have Dylan Cease, their ace pitcher, Tim Anderson. You've got Lucas Giolito, another starting pitcher. You've got that I know might be available. Aaron Bummer, reliever. You got Garrett Crochet, reliever. So there's plenty of pieces there. I mean, they can essentially restock most of their farm. Dylan Cease is going to be their big get. I mean, he's going to get almost a similar return that Corbin Burns would get. He's gonna cost a lot of money. So you know, Anthony, man, if we get any Yankees news, I'll put something out. Otherwise, I'll be doing my other stuff, be working, and I've got other channels that I work on, and that I'm trying to build. Running channel and football channel, and I'll be working on for that, and I'll be doing some other stuff as well. So, do I think that I don't know, TC Steels. He hasn't done enough to justify him. Like he's doing well in minor leagues, but every time he comes up, and even though it's not a ton of times, but every time he comes up, he doesn't really do enough. And I just don't think the Yankees are comfortable now giving him consistent playing time. So I don't right now. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, TC, but I don't. I think the franchise is going to come before him. Cole Calhoun's going to come before him. So that's my thought. TC, what do you think there? Yeah, Sevy's 29. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he just shows to be healthy and productive, then I think he'll have trade value to that line. Sticky stuff, nothing different. I think they're still trying to figure out how they're going to enforce this stuff, but no different than before, Aiden. Giolito would have to agree to an extension. I don't know. I don't know if he would have to agree. I don't think he's been here long enough to veto a trade. So, and he wouldn't cost a ton. But I mean, he's a guy like if you can get Giolito and Aaron Bummer for like a Gleyber Torres, that would be a good trade in my opinion. So I mean, they seem to be the White Sox, maybe the Mariners, maybe the Cardinals would probably be the three most logical teams for the Yankees to trade with. So, yeah, Steels. I mean, it's unfortunate. Too many guys ahead of him, right? But the fact is, like these guys who were behind him before are getting ahead of him easily, and that's the other problem I think for Florial. The confidence level is not the same with him, and it makes it easy for guys to get ahead of him so easily. So, and that sucks too. I mean, I feel bad for the guy. And also, I mean, in the fact that nobody took him when he was placed on waivers, not a team even claimed him, that goes to show that not a lot of other teams have a lot of confidence in him either. So it sucks, but Eduardo Rodriguez from the Tigers might be decent. He's a little expensive. Kendall Graveman, go to leave. I mean, Andres Munoz would be awesome from the Mariners, but that's going to cost more than Gleyber Torres. You'd have to give up a lot for him, but he's a killer closer. And you might be right, 2 steals. Will Warren might be up soon. You got Clayton Beater, think that they're kind of developing to be maybe a starting pitcher. Will Warren as a reliever. So the Yankees have a lot of things to look forward to. I would still hope that they draft heavy in pitching, college pitching in this draft. Something that the Rays do every year, something a couple of teams do every year. Braves, like they need to draft heavy pitching at the collegiate level, because then they can need to stock up AA and AAA farms, because neither one of them is deep in pitching. We need more. Ohtani and Urias, I mean, if you can get that in free agency, be in good shape, Lorenzo. It's going to cost a boatload, but free agency. But Urias is a free agent. Ohtani's a free agent. Blake Snell's a free agent. Aaron Nola's a free agent. Luis Severino. There's a lot of free agent pitchers. A lot of pitchers that's going to be free agents. So the deepest part of the free agent class is not going to be shortstop. It's going to be starting pitching, and to a degree relief pitching. You got Josh Hader's going to be a free agent. You got some other folks too. So, and I have a feeling, Sean, it's going to happen at the deadline. Once the market's a little bit more established and teams are willing to pay a little bit more, and if he keeps being productive, it's just going to increase his trade value. And again, we have a credible replacement in Oswald Peraza. So, and I hope the Yankees will decide on that, So, because I don't think it's, trading Torres is not the same thing as trading Judge. The impact is going to be different. It would suck a little bit, but, they can get enough back for him. And I wouldn't trade for him unless I'm getting impact players in return. I'm not trading him just for a freaking roster spot. So that's my fantasy too right here, Urias and Nola. If I can't do that, I would take Nola and like Martin Perez, a left-handed pitcher who's not flashy, but he can give us innings, productive, consistent innings. And I think we need guys that don't have injury histories and guys that we can just rely on for every fifth day. So Urias and Nola, I would freaking love. That will cost half the price that Ohtani will cost by himself. So, I wouldn't complain about that at all, bro. And Greg Allen, I mean, I hope so, Aiden. I hope Greg Allen is utilized enough here that he becomes a helpful weapon for this team. I really do. So, is Urias hurt now, Christopher? Is he really? Well, that sucks. I didn't know he was on the Giolito, I think, is even the more realistic get by the trade deadline and trade deadline for the Yankees. I think they can get Giolito. I think they can get a reliever with him. So if you add a good prospect with Gleyber Torres, I think they can make a trade like that happen. I really do. So I'll take Bummer because he's on the cheap. He's got like 4 more years of control, left-handed side. That we're always having to rely on Wandy Peralta. I think a second lefty would be a good idea. So. Beater was a nice return for Gallo. A better return than I thought they were going to get for him. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. Tom, Sean. How many teams is he's only Lucas Giolito? I think he's only been on the White Sox. I think. Let's double confirm that. Steals. Allen's the spark we needed. You're damn right, man. We got a lot of speed now, right? I love his energy. Now, Lucas Giolito. I think it's Nationals and the White Sox are just the White Sox, right? What's good? Hey, Pedro Taz, what's good? I think you can get more than I think you can get more for Gleyber. I think you have to. I would go for Giolito and a reliever for Torres. I think Torres is too much to give up for Giolito alone. I think Torres' trade value is more significant. Yeah, he's been with the he's a rookie with the Washington Nationals, and they got traded to the White Sox in 2017. He's been with the White Sox since. So, it works for Alex Cobb. Interesting one. Where's Alex Cobb now? Is he still? Where is he? Beater and Crook here. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Sunil. Keep saying Crook. He's off the IL. Those are 2 guys I would be, considering seriously. 72 likes. Maybe we can get to 80 at the very least. I'm gonna wrap up in 1 minute. Always a pleasure, NFE. It's good to have you on, man. Have a great Sunday, bro. Keep training, man. Keep training. I can't wait to celebrate and congratulate you when you get your black belt, dude. Seriously. Steels, I don't even think I think they can get I think it's gonna have to be Giolito and a player for Torres. Giolito is gonna be a free agent. Torres has another year. So I think you can get Giolito and somebody for Torres. Like I said, I mean, Giolito and Bummer, I think would be Torres and a prospect, I think, but you never know. You never really know. Again, I mean, the White Sox will definitely try to capitalize on it, especially two players. Just like the Yankees are going to try to do the same. So have a great Sunday, Anthony. Enjoy NASCAR, brother. Hey, Michelle, how are you? How are you? How are you? Yankees won. They swept the Reds. Good win. We're going to wrap it up in a minute, by the way, Michelle. Yeah, man. Judge hits Otani well. Yeah, a lot of Yankees as a whole hit Otani well, but he hits the Yankees well. Marcus Stroman is over with the Cubs. Lorenzo, I don't know if he's talking with the Cubs about an extension right now. So they're so happy together that they're talking about extending him. And he's pitching well over there, Stroman. And it's a good fit for the Cubs. Better fit than, with the Mets. But, good for him, man. Have a great Sunday. Tommy, I'll wrap this up, gang, as well. Thank you all for coming on. The Yankees win. The Yankees sweep the Reds. Thanks for your feedback and your insights, everybody. 4 wins in a row. Now we got the Orioles coming up, Michelle. And yes, they do, Steals. They do definitely one of our best prospects. So, yeah. And teams tend to ask more from the Yankees than they do other teams. That just goes with the territory. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the Mets, yeah, I mean. Yeah, right now, the Yankees are definitely better. I think they're a better team than the Mets, but the Mets are heating up. I'm not going to rule out the Mets. Definitely not. You would trade Torres before you trade Oswald. So would I. 100%. I mean, the only way I'm trading Oswald Peraza is if he can be part of a trade for like a Corbin Burns or a big, like a Dylan Cease. Like, otherwise, I want Peraza here, and I want him to be the shortstop, second base tandem with Anthony Volpe. So, but yeah, have a great day, everybody. Joel, my concierge, Texas, Daniel, Dave, Steels, Brian. Appreciate all you. And the Steels keep doing the good work with Hector too on Yankees Morning Brew. All right, Sunil, build up that channel, man. Let's rock and roll. Can't wait to support you too, man. Have a great Sunday. Have a great weekend, everybody. To you and your loved ones. Peace and love to all of you. Appreciate all your support and donos too. And yeah, Orioles are good, gang. Time to got to win the series against the Orioles. So I'll close out with that. Happy Sunday, gang. Peace and love. Talk to you next time.